Hi, you're listening to a replay of my French and Language Fun show on Expat Radio. My name is Maude. I'm a language teacher in Geneva, Switzerland, and you can find me on ohyes.ch.
Recording is on.
Oh, recording's on. I love it when you press that button and that woman comes on. Hello there. This woman's going to say something that she go, recording's on. Do not use that at family times.
That's right. She'll say something else, I'm sure.
Sounds like it sounds like a female version of Jackie Boy Nicholson, doesn't it? Hi there, I'm Jackie Boy Nicholson, and I'm going to scare the hell out of you.
Well, it's like the first GPSs, I actually had a French student who put their GPS in French.
And they got lost for 6 months.
Sort of.
They couldn't find it. They got missing.
But then we took a road trip together. Okay, well, road trip. We went, from Switzerland to Nice. And they said, oh, since everybody's driving, we'll put it in Russian. And let me tell you, I was lost with the GPS in Russian. Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, you can fool about with certain languages. In French, it's and with German, it's but Russian. How do you do that?
Always remember arriving in Nice. J'arrive sur Nice. Il y a beaucoup de circulation. So lots of traffic. Beaucoup de circulation. Et le GPS parle en russe. The GPS.
That's nuts. That's
babbling away in Russian. I actually went over a curve, I've never done that because, if you're American, you sort of grow up driving. you basically nurse on cars. No, I mean, I got my driving license early. So to me,
you can drive for hundreds of miles, can't you? In America, it doesn't bother you.
Yeah, exactly.
In America, you could drive for forever, and people go, "Oh, we travelled. It was an 18-hour drive." You think, "My God!" I mean, that's like going up and down England for about 6 days, non-stop.
Well, quand j'allais à l'université, when I went to university, je partais de Miami et j'allais jusqu'à Ann Arbor dans le Michigan. So from Florida, Miami to Michigan. Et ça, entre 23, 24 et 28 heures de conduite.
That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Why don't you just get on a plane and get there in 45 minutes? Instead of driving for a day and a half in a car, you're like, you end up with deep $10. You sat there in the car.
It was just so much fun. And then there's this thing, when you're on long haul, driving, you see all these truckers, okay? And you basically catch up with them, or if there's a lot of wind, stay behind the truck so you have, less wind. And you basically greet them, you say hello, you honk and everything. It's kind of fun,
That's motorway foreplay. That's back in the UK. If you did any of that, you get arrested for harassment.
First, I didn't get it either. You're driving up, and all of a sudden, this truck whizzes by, goes whoop whoop. Oh, why was he honking? And it's like, oh, hello. I saw you earlier. And then they relay each other, and they see, for example, it was my mom and I in the car. So it's like, oh, these two ladies in the car at 11 o'clock at night. Keep an eye on them. I have good memories.
Yeah. Well, you could if you're a lorry driver, if you're a truck driver back in the US now, and you're thinking to yourself, wonder who it was that was beeping at me that day in the car. Now you know who it was.
But it's a cultural experience. I recommend anybody to do a road trip in the US because it's such a cultural experience. Yeah, honestly. Georgia is nothing like Michigan. I mean, even driving through on the highway.
Well, the thing is, one of my mates did it years ago. I think he went on Route 66. I thought it was like having a 99-hour dream, but he said, "Oh, it was amazing. It was, try it." And I'm thinking, imagine how hot it'd be in a car, and you're driving it. The road's dead straight for miles and miles, isn't it? I'd love to drive through Texas and through the Wild West to see all that. And you think, God, back in the day, they must have ridden through here on horses, and your ass must have been red raw, and you're sat in a car for that time. You couldn't have had air conditioning on a horse back in the day, could you?
the distances are incredible. And I got to say, when you're going from north to south, so when we would do Florida to Michigan, and all of a sudden you get to Tennessee and Kentucky, and you have hills, the rolling hills. It changes, because otherwise it is more or less, straight, very flat. And then when you get to
Well,
Michigan, there's like, high security penitentiary. So you get into
oh, great.
Michigan.
Oh, great. That'd be great. Wouldn't it? Well, look, going to Michigan, I saw the prisons.
So you
It'd be
cross
nice.
the state line. This is what I remember
Oh,
my, just getting to university freshman year. We crossed the state line. I'm like, yay, finally, Michigan, going there. And you see these
geez,
huge signs, do not pick up hitchhikers.
if the people that have escaped,
That's
I mean,
right.
what's the point? If you escape from some of these prisons, I mean, you're out in the middle of nowhere. You're thinking, well, I'm going to die before I even get home if I've escaped. So, what's the point in trying to get away? At least I get me breakfast in the morning.
It's not like Alaska
So,
where everybody stops. And my God, I wish I were doing more French. I did a road trip there as well, and you'd stop on the side of the road to look at the map because it was pre-GPS, or have a bite to eat. And any car drove by, they would stop and they'd say, "Hey, how are you guys
harpoon.
doing? Did your car break down or whatever?" Yeah, but if your car breaks down in Alaska, at first we're like, "We're fine. What do you want?" Because this is weird. But if your car breaks down in Alaska and the weather goes as well, you are, what's the word?
Buggered.
You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if
it
a
can be
polar
really
bear comes
dangerous.
wandering. Right. Well, should we play a song and then we've got to do that? We've got
Et
to
puis
because you're
après,
going to run
c'est
out
le
of time to get the
français.
weather in that, aren't you? Because
Yes.
you got to do your weather today.
Yeah, we're gonna play a weather game where I'm gonna say
Right. Well,
what the weather is in French, and then you're gonna have to say whether it applies to you or not.
I'll
You know.
tell you exactly what it is. Don't you worry about that.
Le jeu de la météo. What's météo again?
Weather.
Very good. So, for example, we'll give it a try in English. If I say, "Oh, what a beautiful day," or "It's sunny," and you'll say, "Oui, chez moi aussi."
Oui, c'est chez moi aussi.
On
Il
donne
fait beau.
de c'est. Ouais, chez moi aussi. Hein? Chez moi. No need to say c'est chez moi. Hein? Chez moi aussi. Or chez nous aussi. Hein? At ours. And then if I say il neige, you could
Chucking
say
it down with snow.
that's right.
17 foot of snow in Geneva.
So you'll say, ah non, hein, pas ici. Pas ici.
No, not here.
That's right. Uh-huh. So you could
It's
say,
not.
pas chez nous, hein, not at our place. But we'll go with pas ici, chez moi aussi, at our place as well. Or, um, pas ici. OK. Alors, je commence. Ta, 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 tam. Il fait bon. Il fait bon.
It's nice weather.
Exactly. Alors, il fait bon chez toi?
Oui, c'est très chaud.
All right. So that's kind of not quite. It might be il fait bon if like you're next to a swimming pool or something or the
Oh, il
ocean.
fait beau aussi.
Ah, il fait bon. OK. Well, today à Genève, il fait bon. Hein? Hier, il faisait vraiment, vraiment chaud. Mais aujourd'hui, ça va. Donc, il fait bon. Good weather. Fine day. Ensuite, il fait mauvais. Il
It's
fait.
not good.
That's right.
It's bad.
That's right. And that really means rain, cold, rain, all that. So, il fait mauvais chez toi?
No.
OK. La nuit, il fait un peu mauvais because it
In the
rains.
night. No, it didn't rain in the night. No.
Well, I think they told us it was going to rain. I slept through it, so I have no clue, but it's not as hot as yesterday. So
Well,
perhaps, hein, il a fait mauvais la nuit. Je ne sais pas. Ensuite, le temps est orageux. Le temps est orageux.
it's cloudy.
Non. Orage. Nuageux would be cloudy.
All right.
Nuageux.
Got it wrong.
Yes.
What is it then?
Le temps est orageux. With les orages are storms. You've got rage in the middle.
Right.
Orageux.
It's me ballsing up there. I'm getting cloud and orage completely mixed up.
Yeah, exactly. But probably because of the the je ending. Orageux has the word rage, so it's a raging storm. And nuageux, I can't think of anything in English, but that sounds like nuage for cloud, but it is cloudy. Hein? Nuageux. Ok, super. Ensuite, il fait humide.
Damp.
Yeah, humid. Exactly. Damp. Good. Il fait humide chez toi?
No,
Non?
I've never been like that. I've never had that problem.
C'est vrai? Ah, donc c'est sec
Oui,
chez toi?
c'est très, très sec ici.
Ah
What? How do you say a microclimate in French?
Un microclimat, same thing. Microclimat.
Right. I was going to say, I thought it was going to be the same.
C'est un microclimat, donc il fait très sec chez toi. OK.
Oui.
D'accord. So a lot of these sort of complicated words, complicated, microclimate has a little bit of a scientific, origin. So it sounds it's probably the same in French. Because a lot of these words, like medical words, scientific words, they're the same in English and French. OK, ensuite, est-ce qu'il y a un arc-en-ciel chez toi? Est-ce qu'il y a un arc-en-ciel?
No, there isn't a rainbow.
Ah, bravo! Et combien de couleurs y a-t-il dans l'arc-en-ciel?
I've no idea because I'm colorblind.
C'est vrai?
Yeah.
Sérieux?
So you didn't know that, did you?
Non, je ne le savais pas. Je savais pas. OK,
Yeah,
il y a
so
7 couleurs.
there.
7 couleurs dans l'arc-en-ciel. So if you're colorblind, I mean, do you still see it, the rainbow? I mean, it sort of looks gray.
I can't see traffic lights. You want to see me at a set of traffic lights in the car? That's fun. I just follow the cars in front. If they've stopped to stop, if they start moving off, I know it's gone to green. If in my traffic, when I took my driving test, the examiner said, "Tell me your traffic light sequence." So I said red, red and amber, then green. He said, "What comes after green?" I said, "I've no idea. I've gone by then."
That was a trick question.
So when I get dressed in the morning, I look like Coco the clown.
That's okay. It's just a statement.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
people say,
Okay.
"You've got a mirror in your house. Do you know what you've put on this morning?"
We say daltonien, hein, ou daltonisme. OK,
Yeah.
daltonien.
Yeah.
Il n'y a pas d'arc-en-ciel. Il n'a jamais d'arc-en-ciel.
There could be a rainbow every day and I don't see it.
That's right. Alors, ensuite, le ciel est bleu. Le ciel est bleu.
The sky is blue.
Ouais. Le ciel est bleu chez toi?
Oui.
OK, chez nous, le ciel est bleu, mais il y a beaucoup de nuages. Il y a beaucoup de gros nuages. Il fait frais ou il fait chaud chez toi?
Il fait chaud.
D'accord. C'est la canicule?
What the hell's that? I've forgotten what that means now.
La canicule.
What is it
Dog
again?
days. Dog days.
Right.
Canicular. Heat wave. La canicule is really a heat wave. Alors, c'est la canicule chez toi?
Pas vraiment, non.
Non, OK, OK. Oui, nous, la semaine passée, c'était la canicule. Hein, la semaine passée, sur last week, c'était la canicule, mais maintenant, il n'y a pas la canicule, il fait chaud, c'est tout. So, would you say quel sale temps or quel beau temps?
Quel beau temps.
Absolutely. Hein? Quel beau temps. So, when people are learning English, they love to learn the expression, it's raining cats and dogs. But we don't say that in French. Do you know what we say?
It's raining frogs, legs, and onions.
Nice try. No, we say it's raining ropes.
Ropes?
That's right. Like, when the raindrops, like there's so many of them and they're so big, they just sort of like look like long kind of, ropes of water. Il
Yeah.
yeah, il pleut des cordes. Il
All
pleut
right.
il pleut des cordes. And
I didn't know
funny
that one. That's a new one. I'll keep that one in my book.
That's right. No, it's a good one, hein. Il pleut des cordes. Ensuite, one last one. Est-ce qu'il y a du brouillard le
No, there's no
matin?
fog.
Oh, really? Never?
No fog in the morning.
Hein? Tôt le matin ou pas?
No. Pas.
Ah ouais, OK. Mais le matin, il fait frais ou il fait chaud?
For sure.
Ah ouais?
Because there's a breeze always in the morning here on the coast. There's always the
Oh,
breeze, so
yeah,
you
yeah,
get the
yeah.
you get
Well, here, il fait frais le matin. This is why people, I mean, it's so good to get out early in the morning because vraiment, il fait frais. Et puis ensuite, vers midi, 1 heure, 2 heures, 3 heures, il fait très, très chaud.
right.
Et quand c'est la canicule, à 5 heures ou à 17 heures, il fait aussi très, très chaud. Before you eat today, you will know how to talk about the weather. It's great for small talk.
Yeah.
Alors, we're going to go from bad to good, OK? Donc, il fait mauvais, il fait bon, il fait beau, il fait bon, il fait beau. Il fait bon is the best weather, Il fait beau is also nice, but sometimes it's too warm. Ensuite, le temps est orageux. And you can do the liaison. Hein? Le temps est orageux. From orage, it has the word rage, so rage. So it's like a tempest, a storm, stormy weather. Le temps est orageux. Or, le temps est nuageux. From les nuages, il y a des nuages. It's cloudy. Si il y a du vent, wind, il n'y a pas de brouillard. Si il y a du vent, il n'y a pas de brouillard. There's no fog, which is your case, right? Since you're by the water. There's always
Yeah.
a breeze and chases away the brouillard, the fog. Okay. Alors, il pleut, il pleut, il pleut fort, il pleut beaucoup, mais il pleut des cordes. So not cats and dogs, just ropes, ropes of water falling from the sky, and it's il pleut des cordes. Ah, il pleut des cordes. Ensuite, how does the air feel, huh? Il fait froid. Probably not the case for you today. Il fait frais. Like fresh, agreeable. It's always, well, in autumn, it's not so good. And il fait frais means cold weather is coming. But in summer, il fait frais is just, it's refreshing and wonderful weather. So we went from il fait froid to il fait frais, and now to il fait chaud. Il fait chaud. So hot. And when it's hot, sometimes it's il fait chaud et humide. Il fait humide. Just like I grew up in Florida, il fait très, très, très humide en Floride. Oh mon Dieu, quelle horreur! Donc, il fait humide. Ou bien il fait lourd. Il fait lourd. For example, before a storm, il fait lourd. Everything is very heavy. The air is heavy. Hein? Donc, avant l'orage, il fait lourd. Surtout en été. Surtout, especially en été. Un dernier, hein, que si tu es daltonien, tu ne le vois pas comme nous, mais il y a un arc-en-ciel. Il y a un arc-en-ciel avec 7 couleurs. Et ces 7 couleurs sont donc le rouge, orange, jaune, vert, bleu, indigo et violet. Les 7 couleurs de l'arc-en-ciel. Voilà, merci. Now, I did want to slip a little something in if it's possible before lunch because
Yeah,
I
go on.
did
What is it quickly?
okay, very quick. Le verbe arriver, so the first group verb, arriver, j'arrive, tu arrives, il arrive, nous arrivons, vous arrivez, elles arrivent. You can also to arrive, to get there, etc. But for example, j'arrive à courir 100 mètres en 10 secondes. J'arrive à courir. I am able to run. It's not true. I really can't run 100 meters in 10 seconds. J'arrive à nager, swim, dans l'eau froide. J'arrive à. So when you're able to do something, j'arrive à le faire. So to be able to is to quote unquote arrive to do something. You're able to do something in French. Hein? J'arrive. J'arrive à lire ton écriture. Your writing. J'arrive à lire l'écriture du docteur, which is not always the case, you know. The prescription, you're like, what do you write? J'arrive à lire. J'arrive à comprendre le français. J'arrive à te comprendre. I'm able to understand you. Et voilà.
Parfait.
Parfait.
Right, ma'am. So same time next week.
Tout à fait. Alors, bon appétit. Merci. Et puis, même heure la semaine prochaine. Merci, on se voit la semaine prochaine et n'oublie pas de me laisser un petit mot. Drop me a line, ask me a question, use the shared voice messaging link below, and see you next Monday. Allez, bonne semaine, ciao ciao.